A Girl, a Boy, a Penny is about a young woman who heads out one morning and instead of going to her destination, decides to turn down what ends up being a very long, abandoned road where she meets an old woman who tells her to put all of who she is in a small empty box.
In this box.
In that box.
I can't. That doesn't make any sense. You can't put all of who you are in the box this small. It's so tiny. Like, ow!
On her journey, she also encounters a hitchhiker and a mysterious girl with pink hair, and each of them need to learn over the course of the journey who they are, how they affect the world around them, and that they are each brave enough to tackle whatever life throws at them.
We rush and we stand still. We destroy and we create. We are ever changing.
So they each bring their own set of problems and responsibilities that they're running away from. And they realize that by helping each other and by learning about each other, they're able to gain the courage to face their own problems in life.
I wrote the script during very uncertain times in my life. I was struggling to try and figure out how I was going to go about following my own dreams. I was learning more and more about how our everyday decisions affect the world and the people around us. I also had friends at this time that were losing loved ones, and it reminded me of the losses in my own life. And it was at this time that I was diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder. And all of these elements made their way into the stories and into the characters and their journeys and their struggles.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline Godbout and I play Penny.
Penelope Fitzherbert, the most coming Penny.
Penny has OCD and she has anxiety. Getting into that character was really exciting because I got to work with Julia, our director, who also has experience with OCD, and I have experience with anxiety and depression, so we were able to get together and create Penny from the ground up. Julia came over to my apartment one day and then we just opened and closed my door a million times, and she was over there, she was being the voice of the OCD that would be in my head. And then she was just saying, like, close it again. Is it closed? Is it closed? Did you lock it? Did you lock it? Lock it again. And I just had to go through those motions. Having that experience really carried me through the film.
It's closed.
I wanted to be a part of this project because I actually saw a lot of myself in Una during the self-tape that I was asked to do. I did tend to run away from my problems with the kind of idea of like, what's the point? There's no reason to do this anymore, and kind of like wave it away opposed to like facing it head on. And I feel like being a part of this project will help me explore that personally, as well as bring that into the character because I knew that kind of point of view so well.
I saw a lot of similarities between Dev and also Bren. I think they both share a very similar philosophical curiosity and a lighthearted, humorous approach to life. Of course, it was important to bring my own personality into the character, and I think I see a lot of myself in Dev.
Making this film was an adventure, to say the least. We had a very, very small budget and a very, very small cast and crew. Coming to set every day kind of felt like coming together as a little family of friends.
We were all just like-minded, young, scrappy artists, just like making a film one summer, and we all really got along really well. We were always just joking and having a good time.
One of my favorite memories on set is probably the car constantly breaking down. It's not the car's fault. It is a very old car, but unfortunately, having it be old and traveling quite treacherous roads, it would constantly break down a lot. We'd have to just sit there in the sun at 6 p.m. Enjoying it, by the way, it was very nice, but trying our best to figure out a way to get home.
Having car trouble?
Only temporarily.
I really hope you have a chance to watch this film, and I hope that it inspires you in some way, whatever way. I hope you can take something from it into your everyday life. It is a personal story, but I think it's also a universal story. So I hope this film shows you that, one, you're not alone, you are never alone, and you are braver than you know.